Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at ticker symbol VSAT, that is Viasat. I did a video on this one recently, it was around $11. They did have earnings and I do have some good news, I believe. Although the stock is continuing downward, we are seeing improving financials. We're also going to go ahead and do some advanced charting and see where we have some supports and resistances. And perfect, perfect charting. You can see this last candle just came up and kissed. You can't see actually. I'm going to move my head. Came up and kissed right there. Ooh, baby. Perfect. Okay. So we'll go ahead and jump in, see what the stock is actually worth and how they improved after you hit the subscribe and thumbs up button. So obviously this is just being sold faster than rain going down the gutter. Like just horrible selling here. This strength is with the bears. The momentum is still on the downside. It's been in a bear market. I mean, it's been going down essentially since 2019. May of 2019, it's only ever gone down. Again, our money flow is ticking up, so we'll go ahead and challenge that. You guys can't see right here. You can see ticking up. And then our relative momentum indicator is also turning a corner. So that looks good. Slowly, very slowly improving. Again, this company makes $4.5 billion. They are not profitable. They do have a quick ratio over 1, which is good news. They do have some debt that they are addressing. You can see 1.8 down to 1.3. Sales over the past 5 years negative. However, EPS is negative, but sales over the past 5 years positive. So it does show some resiliency. You can see there was a huge addition to the share pool. From 2023 it was 76 million, 2024 125 million. Probably raising some cash. Institutional ownership 79%. So overall, this one is obviously conflicting. The trend is your friend until the end, and the trend, my friend, is obviously more downside. But let's see what we have here. So we're going to go ahead and calculate. And this is essentially, we're not going to include the market cap because we only include a market cap if it's over $1 billion. This one does not fit the bill. So they are negative 384,160,000 and in income. In sales, they do 4,530,000,000. So that is good. Going on down. Okay, total revenue for Q1 was 1.2 billion. Q3 2023 was 1.225 billion. So they actually did not do better than they did last year. Gross profit is also down from the year before, so not good. Q2 2024, they did 1.26 billion. Q2 2023, they did 779 million. So obviously a huge jump there. Gross profit 349 million. So Q2 looked good this year. Q1 this year, 1.1 billion compared to 666 million. Number of the beast in Q1 2023. And again, gross profit 300 million compared to 166. Gross margins are looking pretty lame on a trailing 12-month basis right here compared to the last 1 year trailing 12 months. Q2 gross margins was 31% compared to 26. Q3 gross margins 25% compared to 30%. So slight decrease there, not too good. We do see that a director did purchase $820,000 worth in September. So that's a pretty good number at $14. They're looking at a 50% loss at the moment. So Not very good at the moment. So let's look at the balance sheet. Actually, sorry, going back to the income statement really quick. Net income. Now, this was huge because since they released Q3 2024 earnings, this monstrosity fell off and now it's looking much better, which is, I think I predicted that in my video that I released not too long ago. So looking much better on a net income basis. Sorry, right here. So looking better, huge improvement from last year, Q2 2024 compared to Q2 2023, huge improvement over 50%. Q1 2024, negative 89 million compared to negative 465 million. So 2024, huge improvements. Don't get me wrong, they've got some work to do, but huge improvements overall. Now continuing our calculation, they have 3 billion 529,770,000. 3,529,000,000. Yeah. Okay. Total assets 17.7 billion. Great. Total liabilities 12.7 billion. So liabilities decreased 1.745 billion while assets increased 1.69 billion. So not horrible, but we would like to see the assets eclipse the liabilities there. Not bad overall. Assets jumping up, that's nice. And then the total debt, the silver lining and the good news there, Q2 this year they had 7.4 billion in debt. Q3 this year they have 6.8 billion. So they paid off roughly about $600 million worth of debt quarter over quarter. So that is huge. Okay, total debt, they have 6,816,111,000. All right. And again, overall, nothing looking too horrible there. Shares outstanding is 125,850,000. So we get a stock price of $6.83, but we are not accounting for this almost $1 billion market cap. If we do include this $1 billion market cap, it does significantly put us at a very undervalued level. So just for fun, we'll do 909,560,000. So again, that puts us at a $14 stock price compared to what we had was like 6.83. So we are almost at the low of the lows without including the market cap, which is good if you are a long-term investor and you have time to see your investment turn around. So obviously, I think this is turning around. We're almost at $6.84, not accounting for institutional and hedge fund investments and ownership. So that is a huge testament. We're almost there. And I believe this is undervalued based on my calculation, because I'm not even including the market cap. This is just flat bare bones, not including the market cap and also not including the turnaround that we're seeing on their debt, the turnaround on their profitability, turnaround on their revenues. So we've got a trifecta of turnarounds here that I don't think the stock is baking in yet, which is good for people who have the foresight to see this. The trend is your friend until the end, and this could be the most healthy stock in the world, but if people are selling it hand over fist or shorting it, this is a very highly shorted stock too, by the way. So, if I'm someone who really likes this company, I would consider taking a nibble here, taking another nibble in 2 weeks, taking another nibble in another 2 weeks, or nibbling every month. Really up to you and your risk tolerance. But if this stock is as undervalued as we think, institutional ownership should be higher than this. This is old data. New data shows 96% ownership compared to 79%, about a 17% increase, which is huge. And we are seeing all-time high institutional ownership. So I think we are witnessing before our very eyes, smart money is taking a position now. Although the stock is going down, smart money is taking a position now. That is my thesis. Let's just see who we got. All right. Actually, last week, Baupost Group decreased 24%. Ontario Teachers decreased 24%. CPP Investment Board decreased 24%. WP decreased 25%. Triton decreased 24%. This company added Canada Pension Plan added 8.5 million shares. Good for them. BlackRock added 29%. Vanguard added 3%. And FPR decreased 39%. So, pretty big, but a lot of the movement's going to come from this table here. Disciplined growth investors added 28%. They own 4.4 million shares now. That is pretty big. This is as of 11:15. This is Friday. This was on a Friday. You can come in here and do your own research, go through all this. But I think we're seeing a turnaround. Big money is getting in now for the turnaround. It's just a matter of when. We're almost at that $6 range. So let's look at our advanced charting now to look at our levels. Absolutely incredible. Almost touching our support here at 725. I think we potentially see the after effects coming to potentially 630. This is a very desirable area in my opinion. Let's just zoom out. So if we're looking at potential price targets, look for 725, also 650. Oh, speaking of 650, this is saying 680. So absolutely gorgeous opportunity. Let me just zoom out. What we really also could be seeing here, and this is going to be a little bit, this is going to be controversial. It is going to be controversial. Just prepping you now. I'm trying to, okay. I see a potential Elliott wave here over multiple years. This is going to get some heat, but watch this. Our all-time low of 3. So this is wave 1. Wave 2 is going to come down to like what we said, 650. Let's go right here. Wave 2. And then wave 3 is typically double wave 1. So we're going to go, come on. Activate. Wave 1. And wave 2. If Viasat can literally turn their ship around, this could be over a $100 stock. And we almost saw it get there back in 2019. I think this could be a huge opportunity. People are going to call me crazy, but honestly, this company is turning the ship around. Huge gains in sales. We're seeing slight efficiencies. They're getting closer to profitability. We'll probably see profitability 2027, 2028 if it continues at this pace where every year over year is decreasing 50%, 50%, 50%. 27, 29, 2027 through 2029 potentially. Gross margins okay. And if they do not add any more shares to the pool, I think this company has a decent chance of maybe fulfilling this Elliott wave, wave one, wave two, wave three. And again, this is going to go out to 2065. This will be a long-term thing of doobity 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 doo doo. That's just a guess. And that's only 98 from $98 to 195. That's about a 120% move from the all-time high before. So I think it's possible, and they've got decades to see this play out. But I do think we are nearing a long-term bottom at around $6.50. Let's go back here. So I just want to remove this drawing. So again, I think right here is going to be our area to watch around 650 over the next few months. You could see it was in this descending triangle, or I'm sorry, descending wedge, and it's doing a throwback now where it's totally fallen out. We'll see it do a U-turn and then come back strong. That is typically what happens with companies who can prove that they're healthy and they're growing, and the stock has been way oversold. This one, again, we're not even accounting for the market cap for institutional ownership. So I think this one is getting close to being very undervalued. Yeah, overall, I do like this one. Just being patient on the side, taking some nibbles now, potentially nibbling every month for the next few months, and then probably doubling down around $6.50, maybe if it goes lower than that. Because on paper, they can pay off all their debts if they close doors tomorrow, and then what they have on cash on hand and revenues. This company is decent. It's just being the trend of just the downsell is really catching up to them still. So patience. I think we do see a major turnaround coming soon. Huge improvement Q3 2024 over last year's quarter in terms of profitability. So it's getting there surely but slowly. If you're someone who has a long-term investing horizon, give this one a few months, but also hold with the exception that the company continues to execute and do well. That's all I've got. If you guys made it this far, consider subscribing. Just going to go down and check. Yeah, their quick ratio has always been really solid. So good on their CFO. And then their margins, I'm sorry. Margins, they've been hanging around 25, 26, 30. So yeah, decent. I think a turnaround's coming. Just gotta be patient. Wait for this downsell trend or this downward trend and the selling to chill out. But again, if you're someone who's like, dude, this is an amazing price. Honestly, the stock was at the same price back in 2002, 2003 levels. So yeah, that's all I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.